Welcome my friends, this is Theclastyle, and today we are sharing how to make a fitted sheet for a toddler's bed or a crib bed. And these are my choices of fabric. Please refer to my other video that I uploaded already about fitted sheets, and you will see all the information about measuring. So of course we have a bed, we have a headboard, we have the length of the mattress, and we also need the width of the mattress, and all mattresses carry different measurements, and we also need how thick the mattress is or the depth of the mattress. So we have some measurements we'll be working with for this particular toddler's crib sheet training bed. So the length we are going with is 51 inches. You will put your particular measurement here. The thickness is 4 inches. You will put your own here. And the thickness is always by 2 because we have 2 sides of the bed. The tuck allowance is always 4 inches. That's by 2 again because it's 2 sides of the bed. And this is equal to 8 also. And the casing I'm using is 1/2 inch twice. You can use your measurement. And so we add all those measurements up. Very simple formula to follow. So we have the 51, 8, 8, 1. So we have 68 inches, and that's our cut length. We do the same thing to the width. The width is 27. The depth or thickness is 8. Remember, it's 8 twice. The tuck allowance is 4. It's 4 twice, which is 8. And the casing is 1/2 inch twice. We get 44. So we are cutting at 68 by 44 inches. Now remember, you are working with your particular measurements. This is the 45-inch width fabric, and the measurements, of course, I'm using for that particular mattress. So I'm just measuring and cutting off all the excess that I don't need, and continue to work on my fabric. Guys, remember, you can cut out on a full flat fabric, or you can fold the fabric in half and then fold it again, which makes it a lot easier to work with if you have a small space. In my initial video, I worked on my bed because my room is being refurbished. So just cut off the excess fabric, and once you've done that, fold it and fold it again. It's folded in half. This is the length. This is on the fold. This is also on the fold. This is the length, and this is the bed width, or the mattress width. This is the depth. This is the tuck. Again, this is the depth. This is the tuck. We have our casing on the sides. Now from here to here is the exact mattress measurement in half. So this is the half measurement. So if it was 60 inches, it's now going to be 30 inches from here to here because it's folded in half. If the length was 80, it's now going to be 40, right? So what we're going to determine now is our sides here. This is the important part to get our side measurements for the fitted sheet. Okay, so for this measurement, we are only using 1 depth and 1 tuck. In this case, our measurement for our depth is 4 inches, our tuck is 4 inches, and our casing is 1 inch, and we're going to add that together. Okay, our square here is going to be 9 inches. So we square the end here 9 inches. We come in 1/2 inch, and this is our cut line. This is our seam allowance here. So we come in 1/2 inch and we cut on that line. Once you've worked out your correct measurement, we are going to square the ends. Remember, this is the open edge. Don't ever measure on the fold of the fabric. So you're on the open edge and you're going to measure square 9 by 9 or whatever your measurements are. From that, we're going to come in 1/2 inch, and that line is going to be our cut line and our seam allowance also. So go ahead and measure that in place. You must have that 1/2 inch seam allowance. So we draw it in, and of course we will proceed to use our scissors and cut off the excess. So we are cutting off the excess here, and from that we are going to be doing our French hem. And remember, we did that in the previous video, so you can refer to that also, but I'm still going to explain to you how it's done. Now we are on the right side of the fabric, and we're going to bring the folds together. We're going to stitch on the front side, trim off the excess, and then stitch on the wrong side of the fabric, and then proceed with hemming. So on the right side of the fabric, we stitch down at least 1/4 inch from the edge, then trim it very close to the stitch line, turn it over. This is the wrong side. Normally I will press this fold, but in this case I'll just show you. And remember, I have a 1/2 inch seam allowance, so I took 1/4 to do the first stitch, and I'm just taking the other 1/4 to do the finishing stitch. So this is the French hem. I showed it already when I did. Oh, this is the part where we're going to hem and attach the elastic to the sides. You can serge and run your elastic throughout, or you can do a casing, a double 3/4 inch hem or a double 1/2 inch hem, and run your elastic straight throughout. In this case, I like to do my elastics only at the corners. Now this is the same if you're doing the king, the full, or the twin. In this case I'm doing a crib sheet. Now what I do is, of course, I'm going to hem 1/2 inch twice, so fold 1/2 inch and fold again, because the elastic I'm using a 1/2 inch elastic. If you wanted to use a different size elastic, that's quite up to you. I love how the 1/2 inch looks. So I'm going to fold my 1/2 inch twice, and I'm going to stitch throughout. The final step to this is, it's already sewn. This is the corners that makes up the corner of the mattress. So on a king size and a queen size, or a full, the normal measurement will be 16 inches from the corner stitch on either side, and you will just mark. You can just put a pin 16 inches on either side of your corner stitch. So you measure 16 inches, which will be 32 inches span. So this is the span we're working with. Remember, it's from the corner. 16 from the corner on one side, 16 from the corner on the other side. And that's on a normal, like I said, a bed. But since we are doing a crib sheet, which is a lot smaller, I'm not going 16 inches. It's up to you. But I'm not going 16 inches. I'm just going to use 10 inches. So I'm measuring from the corner 10 inches. I'm marking it. And what I will do is just use my ripper and remove couple stitches so that my elastic can go through into the casing to come through to the other side. The other step is to measure your elastic. How are you going to measure elastic? You're going to hold the measure elastic to one point and stretch it like this. You're stretching it. So it's not going flat inside. It must stretch. But you're not going to stretch it so that this is going to crumple up. You're going to stretch it so that it fits nice and snug in between. So it's to the other point, and when you get the measurement you want, remember it's going to be shorter than, you just cut 4 pieces of that. So which we're going to do now. So guys, just as my other video, the footage for that particular piece where I inserted the elastic was messed up. So I had to use another one and show you. These are my elastic threaders that I showed in the previous video. You can use these. They are very handy if you can find them. I had gotten this from an aunt of mine, and just place it through and push it inside of the casing and bring it out to the other end, but you must secure with a pin, or you can use your safety pin and push it through again. Make sure it's held in place with a straight pin, and remove the safety pin and then take it to the machine. The hole and secure in the elastic. So I'm just gonna run it back stitch again just to secure the elastic in place. So again, I'm just placing the sheet on to show you guys, and then I'll set the bed up. Now the fabric has to be washed, so when it's washed we're gonna set the bed up and show you how everything. We have the tuck allowance under the bed that hugs it. The elastic is on the corners, as you can see. It's a perfect fit. It has enough under the bed to hold it nice and snug. So this is a perfect way to do your fitted sheet, guys. This is the side. The tuck allowance that goes under the bed and hugs it. So guys, once you follow that formula, you get a perfect sheet every time. So this is it in the little princess's room, and this is her toddler's training bed. She has already slept on it already, if you see it creased, and these are all her accessories on her bed. So guys, I hope you will inspired to try the fitted sheet. Her mom also did a lovely stencil on the wall, and this is all her little knickknacks and accessories that she has there. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed. Do like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you soon, guys. I hope you was inspired, and I'll catch you later. Bye guys.